Okay, hello everyone. Let's proceed for the next topic of discussion, that is if I have the array. Means this is what the array means. It is actually the collection of elements with the same data type. Now, the ultimate aim of the array is like, can I have the saving of all these numbers under the same value? Okay, like here, can I save it 11, 22, 33 for 8 cell? With a single variable it is not possible, but with the help of the array it is possible. So here I will just go for the declaration of this particular thing, that is the array whose name is a, and it is been simply declared with the data type, that is integer. Now this will guide the user that this is where it is simply declared, but if I want to initialize, this is how the further modification I can do. Means just include the terms which are being carried out by this array. Let's say these are the terms 11, 22, 33. So all these terms are over there. This indicate that at the 0th location I am having this 11, at next location I am having this 22, and at a further location, means at second location, it will be 33. So default use of the array will be starting obviously from the location 0. Now this is where let's say these are the elements we are having. Now for means displaying all these elements, obviously we need to deal up with certain loop, because every time if we don't use rather the loop, then it will be difficult to display all these elements. So here I will just display it with I is equal to 0, I less than total 3 elements are present. So I will just write it like I plus plus. So this is where the for loop is simply started. Now all these elements I need to display, so I will just use the printf function itself, and percent d, this time I want to display the elements of the array. So I will write here percentage d and a of I. Let me just check whether further code is there. Okay, now I will just put the get ch, and this is where it will be completed. One more declaration is remain. Let me just declare it int I, that is what the variable I. Now let's compile it, and two errors, two warning. Okay, again. Okay, fine. Now let me just correct it. Okay, what is it? Okay, for loop is yet to be completed. Over here actually the round bracket is missing. Fine, now it is okay. So three values are simply displayed like 11, 22, 33. I will display it with the help of the tabs. So I will just add over here slash t, so that I will get the display in terms of the tab wise value. The values are being repeated over here, so I will just modify it with the help of clr scr function. So let me just modify it with the clr scr. This is where I will just save the code, then compile it and run it. Okay, so we will get only the output with respect to the recent execution. This is what the use of the array, where we are just declaring the array as well as initialization is done over here at this particular step, and here we are accessing each and every member of the array with the help of this printf statement. But the thing is, if someone want to go for let's say displaying the addresses of these elements, it means that if this is what the thing, and I will just copy this entire thing. Let me just copy this. For the copy we are having the shortcut over here. So let's go for this shortcut. It is copy, then let it be copied over here. So again I will go over here in the edit and say paste. Fine. Now here I want to display the addresses, so I will just modify it with the ampersand a of I. Let's compile it and run it. So this is where you will find out that minus 16 is the address of the 11, then minus 14 is the address of 22, minus 12 is the address of 33. If someone want to go for these addresses instead of this integer, someone may go it with the beyond boundaries, that is unsigned integer. So it is percentage u. So this is how one can define it with the positive values. So 65,520, that is what the address of 11. Like this, since it is differentiated with 2 bytes, So it will be looked over here like first value is 520 at the address 520, then second is at 522, and the third one is at 524. So like this it will be displayed. So this is all about the array and how to declare the array, how to initialize it. Let's assume that if these values are not provided to the user, so at that time this is the consideration. So here I will just go for declaring the size of the array, and in the for loop I will just means go for, let's say, instead of this as a scanf. Now this scanf will help me to accept the values from the user which will be of integer type, since the array is considered that is of integer type. So this is where at runtime we can just accept the values and display the same. Okay, so let's run it. So here if I write, let's say the first value is 22, I will get the first value. Next is, let's say it is 33, and next value is 44. Like this three values will be accepted. So this is all about the array. Thank you everyone, thank you very much.